Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the first look into my video diaries. I've been doing quite a lot of these, but this is the first one that I'm going to make public because I have posted some unlisted and I have, other video diaries on my phone that I haven't even edited or put, on the computer yet, but maybe someday I will put them out there, make them more public so that you guys can kind of understand my journey. But I think I'm finally ready to start opening up and showing people the journey that I'm going through, to share it and to hopefully help other people through my journey. Maybe I can initiate some ways of thinking that some of you might not have had before, you know what I mean? I think this is the beginning of a beautiful thing personally with this channel, because I'm starting a beautiful thing in general, you know what I mean? I've really been on this huge journey of introspection and really just doing what feels right to me, speaking my piece, placing boundaries, being honest with people, not giving too much of myself to people because that's what I do. I'm a nurturer, I'm a carer, I have a big heart, and I tend to give too much of myself to other people, especially in relationships, but even in general. I recently left a long-term relationship. I'm still currently living at her family home with her, and it wasn't a negative breaking up or anything like that. It was a mutual thing, but it needed to be done. There's been a lot of trauma throughout this relationship, a lot of bad things happening around us and to us in a way. I don't think either of us have ever done any horrible wrongdoing to each other, but there are some tendencies that we learned from each other that aren't healthy for us. And I needed to step away from that and look into myself and improve myself because I was becoming someone that I don't recognize. And slowly but surely I'm becoming again not really someone I recognize, but almost like I'm slowly recognizing, but at the same time I'm becoming this new person, that I've never seen before, this strong, independent, healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm becoming this person that I've never known, but at least it's someone, because before I was a shell. I would look into the mirror and look in my eyes and be like, who are you? Like, what is even there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm slowly snapping back into the path that I'm meant to be on. And I've been getting these signs from different things that I've been being shown these signs that I'm not alone in this journey. I have spiritual guides, spiritual warriors, ancestors, magic angels that got my back. And I believe that it's the same for a lot of you who are watching right now. Maybe if you don't even realize it yet, you have spiritual warriors, you have a team behind you, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's happening, and they want you to wake up. They want you to see the signs, and the more that you open your eyes, the more you'll see them, and it will be beautiful. Whether or not that's happened yet, I feel it for you. The people who resonate with this, I know you're here for a reason, and I hope that you enjoy this journey for yourself and with me. So feel free to take a look into my video diary, and I hope that you can enjoy it and appreciate it and learn something from it. All right, hopping right into it. Good morning. Hello, video diary. It is December 6th, 11:32 a.m. I had a rough sleep last night for some reason. I kept tossing and turning really bad. I had a bad sleep. I was actually supposed to go to the gym today. I was supposed to wake up and meet up with Mimi at 8 o'clock, and I didn't get up till like 9. I was having a hard time sleeping, so I missed out on that. Kind of upset, to be honest. I feel my muscles depleting. They actually feel pretty good. Um, for some reason I didn't I felt kind of lonely this morning, I think. I wanted to cuddle with Gabrielle. So, that means that I'm missing interaction, romantic interaction, I guess. Yeah, I do. I miss it. I miss just having a person, but I don't want that codependent, those codependent thoughts or feelings anymore. That's just not something that I want to have in my life anymore. Um, I don't want that in my next relationship. I don't want that even being single. I don't want that, I don't want to be codependent on people. That's why I, stepped away from Jane the way that I did. And that hasn't been going as smoothly as I would like either. I definitely still reach out to her. Not as much as I was, but I feel myself definitely mentally stepping back more. I don't think I'm thinking about her as often and stuff like that, but there's definitely times that I miss her. And I still think about her like pretty early in the morning when I first wake up. And I don't like that. I can't wait for that to be done because I feel like I'm kind of alone on that, you know? I don't think that she does the same. So, like, why should I, you know? And I felt the need to cry this morning, and I did. And it wasn't even for any particular reason. It just kind of came out, and I let it come out. Um, yeah, today's a little bit of an emotional day. I don't know why exactly. I just feel like I need to cry. And, like, also, I just can't wait to get out of here. I woke up to my room smelling like piss, cat piss, and just nasty. I couldn't wait to get out of it. I hate being in there. I'd never go in my room anymore. Our room, I never go in anymore. I don't spend any time in there. I refuse. It's a mess and it smells, and I'm pretty done with it. I know that I need to like face it eventually. But it's like I'm tired of cleaning up other people and animals' messes. I really am. My body and my mind and my soul are just so ready to like put this behind me and move on and be in the next chapter. But I know it's like a one step at a time thing. I haven't I you know, I heard back from that job. They wanted to schedule an interview for Monday at 8 p.m. and I said yes, but I didn't respond till like later that day, and I haven't heard from them since. And I even asked them, I like followed up again. I was like, anytime is fine, just let me know, you know, nothing. So I contacted Desmond and I asked him to confirm that for me, that the interview is on Monday, like officially, and he said that he'll email them. So I'm waiting to hear back from that. But yeah, I'm hoping that this works out because I think this is a good fit for me. I think that the 3 days a week, 13-hour days is going to be like most ideal so that I can like kind of like utilize the other days for other things, you know, for my other passions and endeavors and, you know, responsibilities. I think this is a good setup. I think this will be a good setup. We'll see, you know, hopefully. But if it's not meant to be, then it's not gonna work out. And I'm gonna let it manifest how it's supposed to. Yeah, I kinda wanna watch this. I came across this reading today, from Tarotverse.
So the vision that I got before this reading started was that somebody is starting a journey and not to be scared. I feel like that means you just left something behind more so than you went somewhere new, but it might be a mix of both. I saw you walking along a path with a lot of plants around you. The plants were green. They did not have buds. They did not have flowers, which would reveal like a color or what kind of plant they were. And I felt that these plants or these buds or whatever these green things were that were around you, you were very curious about them. They were not familiar to you. So there's things that are growing around you right now, and you're not necessarily sure like what they're going to become, but it wasn't like a scary thing. It's like you're kind of meant to be enjoying this path that you started walking. You're kind of meant to be enjoying this journey that you started on, and to look around with all these like with new eyes at all these things around you that are seemingly new. um Spirit says don't be scared of this new journey, of this new path that you find yourself on. And then I saw like a car or like a car ride. You might be going on a car ride soon, or like a trip. The car could be a metaphor for like a trip, but it feels very literal. Like you might have the option to drive somewhere or to go somewhere in a car, and you're like meant to do that. It would be a better thing if you did do that. And I also saw that you're possibly going to be making a new companion or a new friend. Now I felt that this was a person that would be part of this new path or part of this new journey. They're going to match your energy in ways other people haven't because your energy is changing, new people are coming in. But this also could be an animal. So there could be an animal that you come across, maybe walking in nature, or like maybe you get a new animal like in your house.
The first thing that came to mind when he said that was my sister just hit me up the yesterday, the day before, or something like that, about a trip she's taking, and she wanted to invite me to this like kind of like resort kind of thing. She's trying to go like Thursday night into Friday, Saturday, come back Saturday, late Saturday or something like that. And I told her, okay, we'll see. I have to hear back from this job because the shifts are Monday, Thursday, Friday. It wouldn't work out. But you know what? I think I might just lock into it and say, yeah, let's do it. And I'll just tell my job that I can't work those days because she wants to do it right after the weekend after the new year. I think there's some significance to that, the shift, the change of the new year, coming into something new. And, I even said, I also have to ask, because she asked if, like, how the cars are doing. And I was like, let me talk to Gabrielle because, this, and that with the cars. And, of course I need to plan things out with her. Those are mostly, primarily her cars. But I always have held myself back from doing things with my family and just in general because I would think of Gabrielle and just the holdbacks that I have that she's like taught me to have or whatever. But now that I'm like letting go of those old paradigms, I think that it's better that I just go for it. And of course I'll talk to her about it first, but I think that I should just tell out I'm like, yeah, like lock it in, because she was like, okay, let me know, because if I gotta make the arrangements by next week. I wonder if this is the thing he's talking about, because I really did want to say yes, but I just felt like I couldn't,
But this also could be an animal.
when it
So
comes to like money too. Like, 'cause she was like, I will buy you the reservation like ticket or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is like $75 or something. And then I looked at like the pictures of like what they have there, and it looks like they have like gambling, like a water park, an arcade, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, wow, that looks like a lot of money that I just don't have. But I feel like if I'm like frugal and smart about things leading up to it and while I'm there, I'll be able to enjoy myself and not break the bank. You know what I mean? I think I should go for it.
there could be an animal that you come across, maybe walking in nature, or like maybe you get a new animal like in your house.
No, thank you, Jesus.
But initially it felt like a friend, like you're making a new companion friend. So those are just some initial things. Welcome to your tarot card reading. We're going to start with oracles and then work our way into tarot, probably. If you're new here, thanks for clicking. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. That's about all you need to know. So, the healer, first card coming out, I do feel that on this new journey, on this new path, you're healing and you're protected. So there's a very beautiful, benevolent energy, force, guide around you. The universe itself, in many different forms, now surrounds you and sends you this healing energy. So do understand that you are protected on this fun new path. Again, it may not be fun at first, the situation that you find yourself in now. It may not even feel like the beginning of a journey or a new path. You might just feel a little bit lost and confused, but it's going to start making sense soon.
I hope so.
This is a timeless reading, by the way, so whenever this comes, as long as it resonates with you. We have foresight coming in. Understand where things can be going right now. The gift of intuition is really strong with you right now. So you have feelings that you can follow that are going to show you and reveal to you things about your future or things about where to go next. Foresight wants you to take the time to really put together and to really think about the energies around you right now and how you want them to move you forward.
Kitty cat.
There's a way things can go. There's a way you can make things go. There's a way that you can lead in your life. It's almost like if you start thinking about different outcomes, something will become very clear to you. And that is your foresight. That is perception. Some of you may be Pisces, or some of you may be just very connected to the moon right now specifically. So the moon could be approaching a full moon in your sign. That would make you connected to it, or something like that. Something about the moon being connected to you right now.
Let's find out, shall we? When will the full moon in Cancer? The last full moon in Cancer occurred January 13th, 25. There are no upcoming full moons in Cancer in the near future. Next one will not be occurring until 2026. Okay, when? Because 2026 is coming. January 3rd. January 3rd. That's when she wants to take the trip. That's when she wants to take the trip, I think. Unless she's talking about the following weekend. That would be my last day of the trip. January 3rd. If I'm not mistaken. When writing your power wish, timing is key. Be sure to check the exact time of the new moon. No, go away. the new moon or full moon and start writing your power wish after the time has passed. It's best to finish writing within 10 hours, but if that's not possible, within 24 hours is okay too. Take special note of the new moon and full moon occurring in your personal moon side. Your power wish is even more likely to come true on those 2 days. Okay, so today is the 6th. The next new moon is in Sagittarius. The full moon, Cancer, January 3rd. Wow. The Gemini full moon just passed, and I swear that night I was feeling some type of crazy. Like, the moon was attracting me that night. I'm pretty sure I took a video of it. And, I think the next day, yesterday, I got into my creative side. It's interesting. But yeah, I was feeling a little something, something. That one. Yeah, so, you know, both my signs right here coming on full moon at around the same freaking time within a few weeks of each other, right? I mean, December 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks within a month of each other. Double whammy, dude. That's just, whew. And then the Sagittarius new moon on December 19th coming up, symbolizing like freedom and like willingness and wanting to just expand and like get away, and you know what I mean? Like, wow. And then the next full moon in Virgo, March 3rd. Maybe that's gonna be a good one for Jane, I hope. Capricorn for Gabrielle, January 18th. Aquarius, February 17th, my brother and my mom. Leo, my nanny. Super interesting. Time for change for lots of people, I think.
Right now specifically, so the moon could be approaching a full moon in your sign that would make you connected to it.
Shit's wild.
Or something like that. Something about the moon being connected.
19 hours ago, this was posted. So about a day ago, which means that my Gemini full moon had just passed and probably was approaching when he recorded this.
To you right now.
And then we got my Cancer full moon coming in on the first week of January coming up.
Perception as well. But I feel if you try to envision your future, you will start to see a future that is highly attainable for you, or you'll see a future that you can avoid right now because you don't like that future. But just take some time to yourself in the quiet and think about where things are going. If you like it.
I keep getting word from Spirit that I need to sit with myself and do some shadow work that I've been avoiding. Definitely haven't been doing as hard of work as I should be, I think, with that aspect.
You can manifest it very easily, this vision. And if you don't like it, obviously you can like de-manifest it and get onto a timeline that you really like. Timeline. You can follow a path. Some of you are curious about a relationship. Is a relationship really heavy on your mind right now?
Trying to not. Thank you very much. Trying to not think about that shit.
So I'm going to go over co-producer. It can listen to the music that you have, and it's going to find...
What did that say? Strength.
Tell me a little bit more of that relationship on your mind. Strength, 11s, and balance.
11s?
11s coming out with balance.
The 11s have been relentless. Relentless.
So I feel there is a...
The 11s, the 9s, the 3s. The 11s, the 9s, the 3s. The 1s, I don't even know, dude.
There's a rough patch that you're getting through right now. So if there was a mountain and you were going uphill, that's the relationship. You're starting to be on top of the hill and you're able to see the vision from below, right? So again, there's a feeling of being able to see the future, or being able to see what's coming next, or being able to have this foresight right now. So really be able to trust your judgment and trust your gut and trust your third eye, your vision, when you're able to, or when you're taking the time to be thinking about things and looking into the future. You all have the ability to think, right? So think about the future and realize your third eye is going to be fucking glowing when you do that. 11s is a card that's about synchronicities. It's about divinity. It's about your guides being in touch with you, being in contact with you. Specifically 1111, but also 333, shit like that. So that coming out with balance, obviously 1111 is a very balanced number. It really does show me that there's something about this relationship that is coming into balance, or will be coming into balance. There's that divinely guided aspect of it as well. Meditation at the bottom of the deck and disguise at the top of the deck. So you'll be able to see through disguises if you take the time to meditate and really think about things. There's some not self-deceptive, but there's some deceptive energy in some of the situations around you. But it's mostly because you're not taking the time to think about and look at them clearly. So make sure that you take time out of your life to really just think and go over the people, the situations, the feelings in your life. I see it being very important that you think about things right now. That you literally take time out of your life to think about things. Not just going through the motions day by day, but really taking that time. Because I feel like your third eye is like really activated right now. You'll be very intuitive, very clever. You'll be able to see things clearly. A lot of that has to do with healing work and healing
I
energy.
feel the need to cry.
You'll be very intuitive, very clever. You'll be able to see things clearly. A lot of that has to do with healing work and healing energy. The more that you are in a good place, the more that you focus on your healing or having been healed, the more intuitive you become, the more in tune you become, the more your guides can reach you as well. A lot of you in the collective now, I'm noticing you're clearing up a lot of the gunk from the past couple years or whatever. And your guides are coming through more clear, right? Because these messages have also been coming through more clear from spirit, whatever, through me to you more and more. So I noticed this really wonderful kind of collective shift here at Terraverse. Just makes me excited for what's next for you guys, for all of us.
Yeah, I'm excited for everyone too, for sure.
I don't know if we're going to still focus on the relationship right now, or if other messages want to come out. Immortal. Casting shadows. Fearless and love. There's a situation that you've been in. So I see 2024 pops into my head very strongly. So this is definitely, it's a timeless reading, but you've obviously been through 2024 if you're watching this. Something that happened in 2024, likely a relationship started around then or took a front seat around that time. That relationship, likely romantic, was an exploration of your own shadows. Not the other person, not anything else but your own, right? And you realized up until now, this was your healing work, what those shadows were, and that it wasn't this situation, it wasn't this person, but it was your own shadow cast by the glowing light of something that you were so attracted to. What this did was embolden you in a way, and I feel like it's either that relationship or that new frequency that you're headed towards next or right now. Some of you could be actually involved with this person currently, and I feel that you've just probably connected with them in the past 3 to 5 months, 3 to 4 months for some of you. A reconnection from that person from 2024. For most of you, I feel like what you see from that mountain, right? The mountains representing the obstacles that you've had to overcome of yourself. What you see from that mountain is what you're able to manifest next, and it's going to be this love that you truly desire. It is not the promise of a person, it's a promise of a frequency, right? But it's coming. It's very divinely guided. These cards are showing me that the healing is there. You're in the healing energy. You know how to sustain that healing energy, right? And the guidance is coming full force. And if it's love you desire, it's showing that you're probably giving yourself that love. You're able to transmute energy and turn it into love, to take the shadows and learn and strengthen yourself from them. So there's an influx of love coming in over that mountain. 3 more cards want to come out. The key, all right, definitely, as well as divergence and awakener. So again, reiterating that journey that you've been on, you've unlocked something, and now a bunch of different paths have opened up. It could be that this person and you have diverged, right? They came in, did their thing, showed you what you need to see, the key, divergence, now you are awakened, right? You guys could have had that effect on each other. It's showing it's finished. The lesson, the soul contract, right? The divergence has happened. So what comes next? Like I said, it's love. Will it be this person? Could be. As you'll always hear me say on the channel, it could be. Could be someone new. An animal spirit for your journey at this time by Tarot Verzian. Those of you interested in learning tarot, if you are a channel member, which unlocks extendeds on my channel, you also unlock the Wave 4 tier, the Tarot Masterclass, and it's designed to teach you intuitive tarot, which is what I do. I read tarot intuitively. Through learning intuitive tarot, you're automatically exercising your third eye and your intuition. Everybody has intuition. Everybody's psychic. You just push it down, you calcify things, but it comes out when you work with tarot and you believe in yourself. So if you're interested, I got you covered, right? For those of you thinking about learning tarot, the cheetah is your animal. But that could be for a lot of different things right now. Those of you that are trying to, or that will be pretty soon in the future, you're going to want to learn like a new skill or do something new. Could be an art, could be singing, dancing, whatever, a mechanic. You're going to be doing something that you love, though. You're going to be going for it. That's going to get you really in touch with yourself, and that also strengthens your intuition. Anything that gets you truly in touch with yourself and your authenticity and who you really are will exercise your intuition in some way and bring you closer to it. Anyways, going back to your journey, your animal spirit right now, my Tarot Verzian at this time. Kind of see an octopus in my mind's eye, the intellect coming out, the problem solving, sea serpent, cool one.
Eating
Things
its
are all
own
mixed
tail.
up. We'll read about it later. I just wanted to get it out through the energy before we started the tarot. Feel free to comment below intuitively what comes to you from sea serpent. For some of you, this is a very synchronistic message and it's very personal to you. Any messages for you, my Tarot Verzian, at this time?
The thought that came to me was that I'm becoming self-sufficient. Don't know why, but that's just what came to me.
Carefree timelessness, acceptance is the answer, and the passing of time. Even this that doesn't mention time on the card, it reminds me of time. The chair, the window, the passage of time. So, carefree timelessness. I feel like these are messages of being present and letting go of worries. Again, when I opened it up with that vision, what I felt could have been a scary journey, you're meant to enjoy. You're meant to be curious like a child at all the things around you with wonder. Alice in Wonderland type stuff.
I like that.
Just very innocent, you know. Ooh, what's this? What's that? What does this mean? You know,
I
if
love
something
that.
bad is happening,
That
how
is-
can you
That is the essence of me. That like childlike wonder, you know, going around the world and being like, "Ooh, this is exciting. Ooh, I want to see more. I want to discover." You know, that's a huge part of my soul.
handle it in this? What's that? What does this mean? You know, if something bad is happening, how can you handle it in the best way possible? Be very present at this time. Sunflowers always move towards the sun, right? So you want to be basking in the light. Acceptance is the answer to the passing of time. So there's something here that you're not accepting that could be stalling you right now. Maybe you're not letting go of something. Maybe you're not starting something. But I feel like until you truly accept what this is, it's almost like you're wasting time, wasting days, wasting hours, wasting minutes.
I feel
It's
that.
disempowering you, whatever that may be.
I don't want that disempower. I want
The more you worry about it,
fuel.
your guides are making it clear what it is to you in your daily life. So you're getting messages, you're getting synchronicities about what this should be that you truly need to let go of or begin, you know, to stop that wasting of time. All right, let's see what the tarot got to say to you today. Emperor crossed by the Nine of Cups. Wishes coming true. You are in your power. You can manifest. All right. In the middle, we got the Hierophant and Two of Cups. Nice. Three of Cups in reverse. Top of the deck.
Huh? still have paint on my fingernails from painting yesterday. Oh, yeah. No, I'm recording a video diary though. Oh, okay. You wanted to stretch? Are you sure? I mean, I could take a pause. I could come back to it. Really. If this is where you want to do it, then I don't want to, I'm fine. I gotta go to the bathroom anyways. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's fine. Sorry, I'll stop it. Hello there. I am back. I have returned. It's been a few hours. About 4:38 p.m. now. I actually did a little yoga sesh with Gabrielle. She invited me to come stretch with her, which was really nice for sure. Needed that stretch. My lower back was, or not my lower back actually, right between my shoulder blades was hurting, bothering me. So it was nice to do. And I think it's good that I came back to this diary because I feel a little more level-headed emotionally and whatnot. So let's just get back into it, baby. Let's do it.
The Nine of Cups. Wish is coming true at this time. True, you are in your power. You can manifest.
I have my din meatball subby.
Alright. In the middle, we got the Hierophant and Two of Cups. Nice. Three of Cups in reverse. Top of the deck, the Nine of Cups. Wish is coming true at this time. You're in a good manifestation zone. This is a very positive period of your life in terms of energy work, in terms of putting your mind to things and being magnetic for opportunity and abundance.
I'm feeling it. I am feeling
This
it.
could be a time where you see relationships leaving your life, where you are taking distance from relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be friends, could be family, could be relationships with thought patterns, with substances, with what it may
Amen.
be, with feelings, right? That goes into the realm of boundaries. But anyways, I see once where there might have been a crowd around you, or there would be more activity around you. There's less of that now. I feel like your energy's changing a little bit, so you want to be involved in less quality over quantity type thing, however that's going to translate for you.
Absolutely.
Right? Hierophant with the Two of Cups. I feel a committed relationship is on the horizon for you, my tarot version.
Let me chew and swallow. This has been coming up for me a lot in readings and whatnot. Everything keeps saying I'm gonna get the love that I deserve. I'm manifesting twin flame, true equal energy. They're giving to me exactly what I need, and I'm giving to them exactly what they need, and vice versa. And it's not it doesn't take anything from us. It's just genuine good energy, the perfect person, not the person being perfect, but perfect for me, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Because no one's perfect, of course. But yeah, I've been getting this so much. It's crazy.
Spirit was like, cut the deck, look at it. Show it to them. This is the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. I don't know if this is going to have reversals or not. I feel like it is, though.
It's gonna have what? Reversals?
Alright. Let's do past, present, future. That sounds like fun today. So, let's check your recent past to see what comes up to get that clear look at your recent past. So the Hangman coming out again, I feel like you got really unstuck. Some of you could still be in this recent past energy and working your way out of it, so this would be advice for it. Nine of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of stuck and unstuck energy. It's stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So 2025 is flashing in my head. So 2025 for you was a lot of feeling stuck and then moving forward really quickly and then feeling stuck again.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you're kind of asking yourself, why do I keep getting stuck? Why do I, why can't I just move forward? It's these periods of abundance. This did not want to come out, but it did at the same time. There'd be these periods of abundance and then these periods of disabundance, unabundance. What's it say in reverse? Shadow, hate, dark, love and light, shadow and hate. Well, it's that same
That yin yang.
yin and yang type energy. Stuck.
Yep.
Not stuck. Excelsior coming out again. You guys love this card.
Excelsior. Again.
Here's what I'm getting for your
Honestly, I want to get a tattoo with Excelsior. I feel like I don't know why. I just feel like I need to put that on my body. It's just something that keeps telling me that.
Some past.
Don't know what that means, but
You weren't stuck. You moved ahead at rapid pace, and there was a lot of transmutation, there was a lot of change, there was a lot of growth. That stuck energy was literally things slowing down because you're about to go through another growth spurt. They're like mini spiritual awakenings. You weren't stuck. You interpreted it as stuck, but this was just like, let's slow down so you can grow again. I don't know if there's like a creature or like a process that does this, that like slows down and then slows down, but it would be like that. I mean, this card's saying here, this means like up and up, right? There's no going down, there's no going back. And that's exactly what you were doing throughout the year. And it was probably a battle between like love and hate, light and dark, your shadow and your light, abundance and then feeling of lack, stuff like that. And I think for a lot of you, that's kind of like where you are now, probably in more of a stuck period. But let's go into your current energy at this time. So I feel like
I don't know. I definitely like I feel like the past few days, I feel like I'm in like a bit of a standstill with my growth and understanding what's to come and understanding what past, future, and present. I feel like I am kind of in this like weird like lull of like just like kind of stagnation, but at the same time, it almost more feels like just taking a step back and letting things kind of just be how they are for the moment, especially the past few days. I feel like this kind of, weird lull, like a chill, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
current energy is going to be pretty spiritual. I feel like the future energy is going to go into more of a relationship type focus because I do feel that the relationship is on the horizon for a lot of you, be it a new person or not. Calm for fucking mation.
Wow.
Anyways,
It's just crazy how much
current
that's
energy
come up.
though.
Absolutely wild.
Where are you at currently, my beautiful tarot version?
The
Hermit.
Hierophant.
Hermit energy.
Oh, the Hermit. Yeah.
Hanging out. Figuring yourself out.
Yep. Exactly. That's exactly how I'm feeling.
The next, so stop, go is where you used to, right? And you're at that stop right now, probably. The next go is going to be like rocket speed.
Yeah.
It's like you finally got the technology to
I feel
make
that.
a bullet train. Right.
I wonder if it helps too that I stopped smoking weed. The fact that I broke that pen was kind of like a closing of a door. Like, even if, I possibly step back into it in the future because, I've always liked weed. I've always kind of gone back to it. Maybe not though. Maybe this is a true closing of a door. I don't know. But I wonder if like the fact that I'm kind of like in this like stop mode and that stuff is leaving my system. I also feel the need to do a fast for a few days. Like, I feel like I should fast and kind of let that unhealthy gut bacteria kind of like clear out and cleanse. And you know what I mean? I feel like I need a cleansing. I truly do. I need a cleansing spiritually, physically, like gastrointestinally, like so I wonder if like once that cleansing happens in this like standstill point, soon after that is when the rocket speed moving forward comes in. But also, just after the other chapters close too, being here in this house, saving up, still doing what I gotta do here, helping out, finishing unfinished business, closing chapters, making amends, all of these things. I feel like these little like bits and pieces, once it all plays out and kind of comes together, that's when the true Excelsior comes into play.
Light speed type stuff. Speaking, as soon as I said technology, like technological jumps, I saw 3i Atlas, that weird comet in my head. Might be something weird about technology when that comes through. Where you at currently? Alright, maybe the relationship wants to come out now.
I'm not ready for that.
Where you at currently? There's a beautiful glow up happening for you. The energy around you right now is like a tornado of beauty, right? Shaping you into something very abundant and very magnetic.
Wow. Bitch. Sparkle, sparkle, bitch.
Get ready for some really good vibes coming your way. a lot of balance, angels on your side.
Wow.
There could be a return of a past relationship coming in, or there could be a new person coming in. You're not going to be able to see this happening or coming. It's very sudden and it's very unforeseeable. I know I just told you to, like, earlier to use your intuition to look into the future because you could see it, but that's more about you.
Those cards are so pretty too. I'm very attracted to those colors, the aesthetic of it. I think because it reminds me of like pins that I used to collect. They used to kind of be like that.
Your capabilities, and being able to map your timeline when it comes to love, and the new frequency love match that comes for you happens out of thin air. I feel like, but this is showing me that there's going to be an open door coming very quickly for love for you.
Goodness. I gotta be prepared. I'm scared. I'm just a baby. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
A river is significant, a riverfront.
Whatever is meant to happen, let it be. Whatever beautiful things plan to come my way, bring it on.
Something like that. That could be a date.
Who cares if I just got out of a relationship 2 months ago? You know what I mean? Like, who cares if, like, at that point I would be, like, 3 months out of a relationship? I'm not looking for a relationship, but if, like, a person comes in that's right for me, I'm not gonna just jump into things, but I'm gonna recognize it, and I'm not gonna push it away. I'm not gonna push it away. If it's what's meant to be for me, you know what I mean? I have to stay aware and make sure that I'm not, like, going back to old tendencies, old paradigms, stuff like that.
A river is significant, a riverfront, something like that. That could be a date spot. Could have something to do with love.
A river or a river spot.
If you're looking for
That place that Autumn is taking me to, or that invited me to, is an indoor water park. So water is involved with that, but I'm not gonna put too much of my chips on that table. You know, I'm just gonna, like I said, let things be what they are.
If you're looking for specific qualities, like in a superficial sense, this person's not going to have them. AKA money. Some of you expect this, like, you expect your perfect match to have, like, a specific job or, like, wage.
No,
They're not going to have that.
I don't.
They're
I
not going
expect
to be a
nothing,
very
really.
well-established person.
The only thing that I hope for, and that has been confirmed to me, is that they're gonna be right for me, and that they are what I deserve, and vice versa. That's the only, I don't want to say expectation, but it's a hope. You know, it's a hopeful thought.
They're not going to be a very well-established person. They present themselves with, they have a very big energy. Like a very beautiful energy, a very stable energy. But they don't have, like, a lot, I guess.
Materially, yeah. Who cares? It's not a thing.
Whoa. River.
Whoa.
Why I get triggered when someone gets
This is crazy. If any of this comes to fruition, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Whatever that means for you
This
guys.
is wild.
Weird, and I also see a UFO here that reminds me of the Atlas vision that I had.
Kill your darlings.
Okay. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting, like, all these really weird impressions from these cards. I was, like, not
Wait,
ready.
what did they say? What did you say?
Weird, and I also see a UFO here that reminds me of the Atlas vision that I had. Okay. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting, like, all these really weird impressions from these cards. I was, like, not ready for this kind of, like, clairvoyant
weird.
activation
Let's
for
do
this
it, baby.
reading. Let me draw another card.
Bring on the
this
odd.
person.
Bring on the unknown. Bring on the weird, baby.
So they could be Sagittarius, or this is something that's happening in Sagittarius season, whenever you're watching this. Again, the Temperance card reminds me of being near a river, but I'll stop ruminating on that.
So river is significant. We'll see.
This person has gone through a lot of sacrifices. If this is a person from the past, then they've gone through what...
You know what the first thing I thought of, too, I'm not gonna lie, when he said river, was, like, where I grew up near. The Connecticut River. I literally grew up, like, right down the road from the Connecticut River. I don't know why that came to my mind.
feel to me just like sacrifice from the past, then they've gone through what feel to me just like sacrifices. They were waiting until something was better to approach you romantically, to approach you again, to speak to you again. It doesn't look like things are ever getting better, and they're realizing that there's no time like the present. I feel they had to go through a lot of sacrifices to teach them how to put themselves out there for you, which is why they're coming in with this sudden, out of nowhere energy. Um, Remember, oh, I also saw like the hurricane around you, like the glow up energy. Like, what's all this crazy shit coming out in this reading? But yeah, I mean, bottom line, it's very surprising that this person with this energy would even put themselves out like this. Um, because from their perspective, it's like they don't have anything to give.
Wow. Interesting, interesting. Whoo! Holy majolies, holy majolies. You're eerily tapped into my life. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's weird. Like, there are some people that are on the same path as me, the same journey, you know? And I'm so happy for them. I'm glad that there are people waking up, people that are exiting the cycles, the bad cycles that they were in, you know what I mean? Let's do it together. Let's level up together. I'm so excited. For anyone that's about to come along with me on this journey, I see you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I wish nothing but the best for you. I am excited for us. You know, even if there are ups and downs, like the beginning of this video, I was crying. It's okay. It's okay. Yin and yang, baby. Accept it all. We're human. We gotta feel, you know? We can't keep stuffing shit down. We can't keep avoiding. We can't keep making it seem like mental health and you know, all this like negative stuff is like taboo, like we have to hide it. No. Let's just be unapologetically ourselves. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just let things be what they are and share the wealth. You know what I mean? Like share the positivity, share the good and the bad. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be positive to share it, you know? I think that if as long as your intuition, your gut is telling you you need to get this out, do it. Whatever it may be. Let it out. Follow your gut. Jump in. You know? Don't be afraid to jump in. Some things that are meant to be really good big changes for you feel the hardest to let go and feel the scariest to let go. Those are the ones that you got to think about, really. And I'm not saying, you know, make these crazy big life changes. Put thought into it, of course. But you know, these are happening for a reason. These thought processes, these instances, these signs are coming in for a reason. And the more that you open up to them, the more they'll come. You have warriors just like I do. You got spiritual guides. You got people that got your back. You got spirits that got your back, you know? Even if you don't believe in that, someday you might see that there is more than meets the eye to the universe. You know, it's a beautiful thing. We're not the biggest, smartest, like coolest thing here, you know, in this universe. We're not. We'd be closed-minded to think that everything that we see or feel that's just it. You know what I mean? There's so much more. There's so much more that meets the eye. I know there is. And whether you believe in God or, you know, just a higher power, or if you don't believe in any of that stuff, I don't think we need to put a name to it. I don't think we really need to figure out what it is. What matters is it's happening, you know, around us, whether we accept it or not. But once you see it, and once you start acting on it and going with your intuition, your third eye, your psychic ability, that, like he said, we've been stuffing down, it's always there. Once you do that, once you get that out, the more you can hone it, the easier it is to make choices, you know, big life choices or even small ones, little things to help edit and keep that path you're on the right one, and all the right things that like arrive on that path, you know, the little stops on your journey are going to be so beautiful. And I hope they already are here and there, you know. I hope you're getting those bits of beautiful. If you're on that same journey as me right now, I think you have been. This winter is a big one. It's a big winter of change. It's a big winter of closing chapters. And next year, we're gonna fucking manifest some great things. I can feel it. I got the chills saying it. I believe in you. And like I said, I love you. I'm rooting for you. I wish nothing but the best. I hope that we can enjoy each other's energies. You know, we can kind of spit them back and forth at each other. You know what I mean? It's gonna be cool. I think this is gonna be a cool journey. So, you know, with this being my first video that I'm putting public, I'm putting that out there. I hope that the right people come to this channel And if you're feeling it, if you're feeling the resonation, if you're feeling the vibe, don't be afraid to subscribe. I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. I don't have a schedule too much yet. I'm just kind of going through with the flow, you know, just feeling it out. But yeah, I'm excited for this journey for everyone. Thank you for coming by. It's good to see you.